Hello. Welcome to the next installment of Physical Investment. This is the beginning of May, and if you are like me, you've been sheltering in. I'm in a state where it's pretty strict and a city that is really taking the coronavirus seriously. So I've not been in the office. I'm not an essential worker of medical hospital caliber. So I have been home and I have kids, so I've been working with them. But I want to talk about physical activity at this point, and hopefully it's helpful for you as well. I love running, so I'm in a place where it's pretty spacious outside and it's very easy to keep distance between people. So I've been going out. I also have a bit of a virtual community with running, so no one runs physically together, but there's kind of organized times where virtually everyone goes out on a given day, runs, and then connects online. So I really encourage you, if you have some interest, of finding some type of virtual community to support your physical activity. That's something I found really helpful, and also for dealing with stress and anxiety that can happen during this time. I really encourage you to use online resources, which I figure you have access to if you're watching this. I want to give some stretches too, which I think can be helpful. So we're going to look at a hip opener for the front of the hip. So I'm going to come here, and going way back, 45 seconds is the ideal. If your knees bother you and you don't have carpeting like I do, you can always roll up a blanket or something underneath. And so I'm going to bring one foot forward. And because my weight is really going down, not into my knee, I can slide my hips forward and let that knee come over my ankle, which I would never do in that standing lunge. And I'm going to go for that 45 seconds. So I'm starting my timer. And I'm really going to engage my abdominals, so I feel my pelvis pulling up here, breathing, getting a nice stretch for this hip flexor, that if you find you're sitting a bit, it can be really nice to use that to open this. Breathing in and out as there's a slight engagement of the abdominals. If you want to, you can always bring the arms up overhead as well. Good. Having energy through the fingertips, but not overly stressed. If that's too much, or you have shoulder issues for any reason, you can always bring the hands as well down here onto the front leg. Good, and then coming out, that's 45 seconds. You can always stay longer. I'm going to switch sides, coming to the other side. And it might feel different. So again, I'm going to engage my abdominals, feel my front hip points lifting up. And on this side, I just notice that it's a little bit looser. And again, hands can always stay down if you have any type of shoulder issue. If you have a shoulder issue, you could always go here if that's enough of an opening. Or you could go up higher, breathing here, in and out. Good. And my back foot, I feel like it's very energized. I feel even the pinky toe side really pushing down into that. Good, extending up. I want to make sure that there's energy through my fingertips, but that they're not overstretched either. And again, if it's too much at any point, you can always bring the hands down. Good, breathing here. And then coming out of this side. Good. I want to work on extending through the back body. So if you're comfortable coming down onto your belly, I'm going to make a little pillow for my forehead coming down. Legs are going to extend back. And here I'm going to lift from the inner leg up and then lower down. Up and lower down. Up and lower down. Good. I'm going for 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. My upper body can just relax as I'm doing this, and I'm going to do the other side. And again, I feel my big toe actually going first. So my inner thigh is really rolling up. And I'm going to say this is 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then I'm going to just push up here. Good. So these are helpful for really extending and opening the front of the body. Again, those hip flexors for the stretch, and then through the legs, moving them into the back space. And those are the muscles that are really used while walking and everything, and can help with, balancing some of the front muscles. So I hope this is a little tidbit that helps you to continue to stay active during these times. And if you're someone who knows me, always reach out if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer them. And if anything doesn't feel right, going back to those first lessons, please, take a pause, ask questions, ask advice from a trusted person you're working with physically, medically, and take a pause before proceeding. So I'm wishing everyone health and safety and staying as active as appropriate for you. Thank you. Bye.